Namaste, everyone. Greetings. Good morning. Okay, nishtwa kwara nishtiwai kuntamalakay. Ovashti inahokota amen. Many blessings to all. Come and join me today for this short session. And as I give a blessing out, and it is our Indigenous Natives Month, as the people say, how we connect. Well, there's truth and there's not truth about the people and Indigenous natives. But everyone believes their own, so I'm not going to waste my breath. For those who listens, I'm grateful for those that just want to just listen and say, yeah. Well, then you can exit out. I don't give a darn. Sorry. I'm at the point where some of the groups or people are protected and have no appreciation of this elder. And I was speaking in the Zoom meeting with many of the councils and other elders, and they say, we didn't believe in you that you would go this far. My goal is to make 1,000, but again, of course, you're going to have some haters, right? And some trolls. And it's okay. But I never expected from people that I care from to bring the negativity. So I figured cut ties, let them be who they are. And if they reach out for help, I'm going to say, you said you got it. You got other people. So that's okay. I'm at the point where I'm tired of being torn down as a woman. And I told my husband, if I really wanted to speak the wild tongue, I would. But this lady has too much respect for herself and for my indigenous tribal. I protect many tribal nations here. I've helped others that to get their what is needed for them and able to give them the things they need from that they couldn't get from their own tribes. So our tribal governments are fighting with the American governments and what was taken from us. And we do struggle. We struggle as much as other people. But again, some feel that they have better knowledge. Well, good for you. I'm glad. But if you haven't heard our stories that carry on to our children, to our great children, and so forth. So let's make this a little happy, because after reading 6 emails and a couple messages, you guys are really terrible. Now, I understand this is why many indigenous natives and people have fought with each other for unsettled things and foolish things. But again, we're not all saying everything is good with us. Even our own cultures, we have some that have fallen. From 10 people, I'm down to 5. See, and I say they don't like to listen to a woman, but that's okay. This elder is a lot smarter than what you think, and I can feel who they are and what they want to say. When you feel like attacking, that's when you like to do it. Down to 4. All right. Thank you. All right, let's see who came in. Oh, JP's live. Oh, shoot. Sorry, JP. I said I was going live. All righty. Bob and Maddie, Tansei, okay, many blessings. Roger, darling, how are you? Robin, sissy, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, first snow, I love it. Wow. Unreal, Tansei, okay. Maddie says, hi, Mom Bear. Okay, Maddie. Many blessings and I love you. maybe they will rethink and adjust for the better. I can tell you they won't. We are different. Our gifts that were given to us, they're different from mediums and psychics. They were telling me, "Oh, you're such a fake psychic." I'm like, "Wow, coming with this person and hearing it because someone recorded that person and she shared it." So I am not going to be disturbed about it. It's not really my thing to get. I've already said my piece. So, uh, Lisa, TANSI, okay. I just came across from your comment section and someone said we would never be advanced. And of course, as we are done, yet they were done. You know, I do totally agree with you because we indigenous, we're very sacred and very quiet. But yes, we have wild ones that do wild tongues and stuff because they didn't listen to the elders. They didn't listen to the medicine woman or man. They didn't listen to the stories that were brought down. They cared to be free and wild, just as the other people. So what I would like to say is I will still protect all tribals. We are here to live just as well as other people. They say we will never accomplish. Okay, but yet people need us in their movies, people need us in their ceremonies, people need us for services, people need us for cleansing of the home because they don't know how to do it or they contact mediums or psychics. And believe me, I'm not mocking them, okay? I have friends that are too, and they ask me questions constantly. How do you know, or how do you do? I mean, I have to be there and try to. I'm not going to tell you how to do what your gift, what you trained your gift to be. I didn't train it; it came to me naturally. Let's see. Oh no, sore throat. Honey and turmeric smashed together and mix as much as you can. You can add a little bit of lemon or lime. Not it cannot be cold. It has to be room temperature, and then squeeze. If the lemon is this small, because I have lemons with no seeds, these are they don't taste bitter either. A friend of mine, she has a tree that she grows back home in Mexico, and she plant one tree here, and so she brings me a bunch, and I have because we use a lot of lemon in our water. I use lemon in cooking, um, and it's really good. Turmeric, honey, and lemon or lime, like I said, and mix it all together. Use a spoon to scrape on the lemon, and should help you, Lisa. Yes, you're right. You're welcome, sweetheart. Alrighty, enough of that. I had named it as allowing me to speak about many things among Mother Earth. Again, people are finding out more things. A lot of things have been here before us. To the earliest that I can go, 1400. We have celebrated many things. We do celebrate with the creatures, and we do also communicate with the trees. Mother Earth has taught us very well how to communicate. One is feeling in your gut. Your heart will beat with throb. So with the throb, that means you're nervous. you're anxious. Your gut tells you because it's sending a signal to your gut to feel how it can be good or bad. So, Mother Earth, our Father, Jesus Christ, He's the one who sends everyone. He's made molds of your mom and dad, and that's how we were born. Again, He has given many people different gifts or how to portray things that come your way, and understanding how important Mother Earth is. He had allowed us to hunt. One second, please. And it was my husband's birthday. Let me cut that off what I was saying. He was telling me to tell you all thank you for all the birthday wishes that you have told him on my Facebook. There were some that are on my private, which is my family, school friends, and relatives, and his relatives. And even his relatives sometimes have a hard time understanding who I am. And I always give them information, and I tell my husband, this. Okay. He goes, hey, has anyone heard from so-and-so? Make sure they're okay. And come to think of it, I had thought about it too. Oh, she was sick and this, but I don't address it to them. I address it to my husband. And sometimes he goes, oh, we don't need to send it. Just leave it be. Don't think of it. No, you don't look good. He says, and then he'll reach out. He goes, all right, I did my piece. My family will leave it alone. So, warm salt water, yeah. That's also another remedy for most people. That's Papa Bear right there. He's my Papa Bear. We had a beautiful weekend together. I did spoil him. I had made him some moccasins, and my husband has Flintstone toes, feet, and I am like, I gave him a complete cleansing in his body. We were at a hotel that has a casino in, and we get free rooms. So I had one, and I asked them if they can put balloons in there and have a 6-pack of Bud Light, and they're little small bottles. We both really don't drink. I mean, I'll have a glass of wine to respect, or maybe have one beer, but no, nah. And they always try, oh, have a little shot. No. But I wanted to make it special because this man is my backbone, my rock. He's always there for me when I get disappointed, or since I have been sick and then a broken leg. He has really been there, always has been there, and that's my way of always giving him the respect more and more. So many years, junior high school sweethearts, and then high school, rough ways. So he doesn't give me rough about my clans coming here. He's always out there raking the rocks and the dirt so other people don't see big feet. He says that he goes, I don't want no one to know they're here. I'm going to protect you. Don't worry. I said, they'll brush it off. They have the youngs when they come here. They have the youngs go like that with the branch. He goes, not all the time. And this is what I mean. There is a few people here in my residence in this park here that we manage. And they do believe in Satangas. They also say aren't they Bigfoots or something? Or I said, yeah. They say they call them the hairy man or the wild man in the mountains. And I have a elderly couple here. They call them the giants because they're from El Salvador. She says they have them there too, and that her mom and her grandmother and grandfather had told her, you go way back by the tree lines and you leave them some corn. And then she noticed that they started stacking rocks. So they all told me they kept smelling it, but they didn't know where it was. And then I said, it's okay. So let's get back to other stories now. Papa Bear, yes, he did. Yep, I do stay around because his family, they're law enforcement, and they also like to drink. And I usually say, well, where do you need to go? Or where are you planning to stay? Usually my sister-in-law has them all stay at home on the couch, the floor, or they got, since the kids are in college now, and when they do come, they get their own rooms. And sometimes I get mad because there's someone else in there that's passed out. So, but when we do get together, we do games. We guess, like, what do you call it? When you tell yourself it's in 4 words and movie. So, and then we play dice. So we get together and we do things, and they ask me questions. I have a picture. I think this is an orb, and they'll ask me, Ninished, what is this? And so I said, oh, we do have an orb. And it's like a green yellowish orb. And she says, I think it's my grandma. And I said, talk to it. Talk to the orb when you see it. If it bounces, they'll tell you yes or no. If it's no, it's this way. Yes for bouncing. She goes, okay. A couple of days later, she called me and she said, you were right. It is my grandma. She goes, I seen her when I was coming out of the shower. I said, okay, maybe there's something there she needs to tell you. Ask her to send it to your mind. And they do. And this is the thing. People don't understand when there are orbs in the forest, the woods. They see orbs or lights. Now, remember, the Satangas, Savis, they have very high energy. You can see the glow of them, but very lightly, the lining of like a mist. Or they can be orbs, meaning they're coming out of some other portal, like an X. Usually large X's. And if you see the glow of coming out of that X, that's where they're pouring in and out. I can only say that. I can't say any more. I have to also remember my laws and what I can share and what I don't share. So when you're in the forests, the woods, and Mother Earth has given many creatures, and that's because our Father Jesus Christ says, you know, I will make multiple, and they will live amongst Mother Earth. Now, the Satangas, I'm already going to the third session, as those who I taught, there are guardian angels of Mother Earth. They're there to protect the land from the people. They want to make sure there's things safe for her that can grow, because many of the giants, many of the other cryptids and entities that we all are learning how to communicate, how to cope with them being with us on Earth. Everyone says no, it's difficult to understand and it's difficult to want to know. Understanding and wanting to know is almost the same thing. As I am online with you and you're listening, it's up to you. You want to learn or just listen. With them, the creatures live here before us all, but many don't understand and don't want to cope the truth. So if the star people come down and live amongst with other entities and cryptids and us humans, I can say this, yes, many tribal nations have communicated with the star people. My mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother before me have told me many stories, and other elders that I was amongst them. They had made drawings on the mountains and to explain why they're there, and then not to be scared, not to show eye physical contact, because when you do contact to that whichever creature, you're setting yourself, and your mind is going to get confused and dizzy. And this is where I make the protection medicine bags, and I get put in there bear root sticking out so you can take a bite. But it is also medicine to help you not to be dizzy, but help you with the headaches or the congestion or being confused. The bear root can be for many, many, many things. And it grows wild in the mountains. And that's where I get it. People say, oh, I can buy it. Are you sure you're buying the bear root? Just because it might look like it. Does it taste like it? Does it smell like it? Was it blessed by Mother Earth? I know, because I am the one that digs it out. And I'm the one that puts back from Mother. Because when you take something from Mother Earth, you should always give back. And if you don't, well, she remembers. And if it's not with your family and it was taken from the family before you, she reminds. It goes down to generations every time. This is how many trees were put here, because she has asked the wind to come to bring the seeds to grow and grow. And this is how mountains became more and more. CP, good morning, Tanse. Okay. That's fine. Many prayers, sweetheart. Okay, well, Tayo has been hello for us. Tanse, okay. Mm-hmm. There's many different medicines. Um, if you feel that you want to keep negativity, you can put a bowl of rice underneath your bed. My mom used to say, if you can understand what's in front of you, then share, speak, but quietly. There are other creatures out there, the mice, the rats, gophers. There's other creatures. Believe me, they all try to communicate. If they feel that you are pleasant, they'll try to come. If they feel that you have precious in your heart and pure, they approach you honestly. Yes, and many of the different clans, Satangas, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, they do teach their young because it's necessary for them to understand where they're living. They need to have so other humans do not interrupt their area. They teach them how to do bends, and when they're a small bend, that means a young one. If there's like going to bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, that tells you how many clans. It also, if you have many clans, there can do more. X's on the ground and mean welcome. X's on top. Do not enter. It's on your own list. And this is what I tell everybody. If you can't understand what I tell you or agree what I tell you, then go and learn on your own completely and stop asking many people. But believe me, many, many people here, those who I've helped over, I don't know how many, more than maybe 1,000. And a lot of them, I still call and check on them, or they call and check on me. And they say, I'm sorry, I haven't checked on you in a couple of years. I said, it's okay. You're doing your thing, and I appreciate you not giving all total information. And time have taught many of them how to understand the Sapangas and the star people. There are many paranormal, which is spirits, entities, different ones. You can communicate with them, but to an extent, because majority of them, they really are ungrateful. So we, myself, I am protected. People say, well, I have Jesus Christ. So do I. I'm his temple. The protection medicine bag is sacred. It's very powerful, and it helps you in many ways. Anxiety, headaches, scared. It brings you back to be calm. But when they see that, they know that you're protected by a medicine man or woman. So it is important. And if you don't wear it around you, that's okay, but they can still smell it from you. And I know that in time, other people get very, very, very confused. And I try hard to help those understand. But again, when we do try to explain why they're here, they are here to observe because they're like, why is humans here? Sage, tanse, okay. I hope everything is well. I'm trying to find. Oh, goodness. Hmm. Oh, 10 minutes ago he was like, okay. He didn't want to intrude. Um, I didn't know my daughter texted me. Oh my goodness. Mother, answer, calling. I get kind of disturbed when one child, hello Soundwave, TANSI. I'm here, I'm cloaking. I think you're hitting the sauce too much. Don't be nice. You gotta be nice in here and they'll boot you out. Okay? Just be neutral here. And I understand that, you can go out and enjoy, but please be nice here. Okay. Anyway, in many different places, Satangas do move to different areas. And to try to communicate with them, it takes time, patience, and trust. Believe me. Some say, well, I hear them, but I'm walking through and I get grunts. Okay, then you're too close. Because they will let you know. Again, oh, I gotta stop feeling people. Many times they'll allow you to come in their yard or being a visitors, that is, into them. So when you find out that you're investigating an area and you want to know what kind of Sapanga, clan, Sabi, there are different ones. And they always travel to on certain times. When you find yourself, and yes, a dog man or dog woman does, they both run together, not just separate. They do communicate with others. Excuse me, I gotta turn the oven on because I just got a new oven. Oh, love me too well. My leg has been bothering me. My husband says maybe we did too much walking. Because Sonora is also where my other plant is. And while he was out gambling, I was up there looking for prints, seeing what I can see. You don't get no service out there, really. So you make, I don't know if you guys can see this. You know how people put bird seeds? Well, this is candy that we put together. It's like with brown sugar, honey, and the seeds that we put on bread and stuff like that. It's my favorite. So, anyway, let's get back. Oh no. Ambulance. The fire department's coming in. Excuse me. Please talk with each other. I'm gonna. All right. Thank you so much. Well, let's continue. As he was there, I took the car up and drove up a little higher than Sonora. And there's a tribal, there's a res there. And I drove up it and I showed them my ID that says Missing Bear Claw. And my ID does not expire. And it also shows that they're for an attorney for all tribal nations. And I went up and I was able to see some prints. And I also saw some other prints. Okay. Hey, TANSI, how are you, sweetheart? How are you? When I was tracking, I did see some wild turkeys, and they were following me. So I was like, okay, things have come with animals and myself. I've always It's okay, T. I was on the phone. Um, that was the councils. They said that we're going to have a Zoom meeting. I need to follow up on some stuff for them. Plus, they're having another powwow. Some of them are coming down to California for this powwow that are back east. And they want me to help set things up. I'm not doing that, but I'll do all the paperwork that is necessary. So, anyway, like I was saying, I was out looking at some tracks and stuff, and I was really surprised to find, because they usually don't come in this area. They're usually in the higher up in the mountains. But I didn't go too far because, one, I didn't have my walking sticks with me, or um, other things to protect me. So all powwows they're very lively, especially when ceremonies in circles. You can feel the energy from the males dancers, of the teen dancers, of the females, jingle jets. You know, it's all beautiful. Um, the power that we had here in Sonora that I was in and helping out, they said they want to welcome me as one of theirs elders there. And I have been working with them for, well, I think 7 years. But now they really want me on the community to be there fiscally. And even that I come from a different tribe, but still they have the respect of it. And I said, yes, I would. Um, it's not being like a freelancer. Is that is that the word I want to use? But I believe in all tribals, we are connected. You know, it doesn't matter if it's the islands or the Mexican native there, but we're all indigenous natives, so we do come from tribes, Blackfoot tribes, and we unite with Creed Nation. So there are others like Navajo and Cherokee and Apache. They all come in as in threes, and they are in more the northern part or southern part. And then there's 4 tribes in Nevada. I do speak with 3 of them. They know that I'm looking for some land there, but I am not sharing my land with them. And they have to understand that and respect it. Because there they believe if you have land, then the other natives can come. So, no, you can visit me, but you're not going to start building or putting things on my land. There's times where people don't understand. My place, I want for my clans to feel safe. I want other clans to feel that they can stop in my whole areas. Boundaries, yes, boundaries. So because members, Suffecos travel just like the Yetis. And we all, they bond together. They also have fiction. Meaning myself and you guys, we bond together. But sometimes we don't agree on things. It's the same thing as the humans. These are they're guardians of Mother Earth. They protect her. If we destroy it, they do something. So I'm not saying they're going to attack you, but many people have made it known, oh, they attacked me. What did you do to make them try to attack you? Either you're around, they're young, or you're trying to hurt them. And the thing when people say, oh, I'm going to go hunt, the word hunt, it hurts. So you're investigator and you want to investigate the area or multiple areas, which is fine because you're investigating, tracking to see how prints, how different they are from the size and how tall. So back at the res, when we do have our Thanksgiving dinner, we also share our meals with them. So it's really very, very delightful that we communicate with them. Say, JP, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't know you were live. I don't like to go live when my fellow partners, friends are have a live too. And let me introduce myself. I don't think I did in the beginning. Say, okay, I am Ramona. That is my government name. I am called Elder Medicine Bear for many tribals. Many of the close friends and family, they do call me Mama Bear Claw. I prefer Mama Bear Claw, but my government name, as they say, is Ramona. Yes. Um, I had a few people call me Mama Mona. It's okay, but Mama Bear Claws is a lot better. So anyway, does anyone have any questions? I think I made them too hard. It's just like, when you put butter and brown sugar for the shrimp, walnut shrimp, it's the same ingredients like that with vanilla extract, honey, brown sugar, and then the seeds. And then you place it on I have they're rubbery that you can bake in little molds. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to stay too long because I got a new stove. My husband texts me, says I gotta go to number 9 because they just took her, which is the little viejita, the little old lady that always wants me to come and pray over her, which I did, if you all remember, a couple months back. She is on borrowed time, and I told her she's stubborn, to relax, and I told her, if you feel you're ready, then tell the Creator, I'm ready. But I also told her she needs to make peace with whoever and make sure things are in order. And she asked me if I could help her family do that. I cannot do that. I don't get into the family business that way. I just ask them they can do this and what is prepared. So, and she's fighting. She's really fighting. Those who have your mother right now, treasure your parents, your mother and father. Myself, not having my mother for 30 years is very hard because everybody, well, I can't do this because of mother. But if your mother wasn't there and you were raised by your grandparents, same thing. Reach out to them. It's important. You too. Check daily. I will say, tell her to be careful with her hands, okay? You're dream catchers, do you believe they need to be hung in the free space or the wall? You can hang them outside. You can hang them over your door. You can put it in your child's room, the living room, because wherever you put it, it will protect you. It will take all that negativity energy out. We say it's to protect the young ones because their mind is like a sponge, but going and going and going. So we do put it in the children's rooms to help them because they say they have bad dreams. But for us as adults, you can put it outside, allow it to connect. What is it? Because it protects your boundaries of your home, your wall, your bedroom, your office, your patio. Let it hang while you have others. I have one outside, and my little hummingbirds, they love to sit on it, and they always take a little feather and they put it in. And to me, that's saying thank you for, I give them sugar water, which is important, not dye water that you get from the stores and stuff. The hummingbirds, pure water and sugar. That is the best thing for them. I know a lot of people go and buy the red dye or green dye. No, I'm sorry. Okay, what else? Yes, no dye. Hummingbirds are actually like messengers. They sometimes they'll bring a little stick and put it if you have yours outside. Um, I have mine, and it's the size of my hand, my whole hand. And then I have like the family tree, but I put the greenstone Judy, and then I have like feathers down. Now, I did have 5 little feathers, like 2 in here, 1 here, and 1 here. And then I had a couple little sticks. And I'm like, are they trying to make a nest? One of the feathers fell, and it was on the ground. And from my ring camera, it went down and picked it up, and it's back in there again. I feel they are my little messengers. And I want to take care of them. But we try really hard to help many little animals. Even the cats around here, they have so many kittens, and then the kittens are lost. No, it's not good. Also, too, when my clan is here, my hummingbirds are not scared of them. My husband says that he thought he's seen like the figure, because it's like yellowish, goldish, and it was squatting down, and it looked like a bird was sitting on the shoulder. And then he said he's seen something like fly off. But you know how ring cameras are? You can tell that something's there cloaking. But the little hummingbird, it just like looked like an orb, he said. Maybe he was helping it. Because they do heal things too themselves. They do their own medicine. In fact, Orba had taught me more in the woods to find where water could be for me or food. She told me even some strings are not good to drink of. So I'm very, very well known with her of her teachings, as I had taught a few from what I was taught. Yes, dragonflies are. They also bring very strong energy for you. And when they do come around, and if you feel the message, what that message they're coming with, you can feel their energy. So, well, it has been an hour. Many blessings to everyone. And if you need any, if you have some questions, those who have my number can text me. Those who have my email or messenger on Facebook. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's totally free. My goal is to hit 1,000. After that, I don't care no more. But I want to prove to some of my council members, because they had told me, oh, you're not going to get 100. I got 100, got over 500 now. So, and they said, oh, you're going to get to 1,000? I said, you never know. I'm halfway there. So, everyone, thank you for joining me today. It is my morning, your afternoon. Some places will be many blessings. Sorry, my husband. Alrighty. And many blessings to you all. Please take care. And remember, if you feel troubled or unsettled, hold your bag. Smell your bag. If you really need to take a bite of the bear root, very little. Very little, not a lot. That little bit should do a lot. All right? From my heart to you all, many blessings. Kuniasta and hai hai for kunine for joining me. Bye bye for now.